where you hold the microphone. America's first competition talk show.
The hub is engaging.
Talk Life.
Okay, it's gotten pretty bad with the tax situation. I want to throw this out with you. We've got on the panel this week, I've got Leah and I've got Jared, and you've got one more day today to vote on who won the face-off debate last Wednesday. You can go in and vote for either Leah. Yeah, you didn't wear the honey buns on your head.
No,
So.
if it'll help the voting, I might. Next time.
You know, maybe next time.
It's too late now.
Just know ahead of time. Or Jared, you can cast your vote on the comment section of the YouTube page. This is the most scatterbrained program on the internet. It's one of the few on the internet.
Yes.
Maybe that's the reason. Okay, here's the issue. Right now, there are American citizens, expatriates outside of the country that are renouncing their citizenship voluntarily because of the taxes in this country. And my question is this inevitable? Are we going to see a lot more of this in the future, not less?
What,
Jared?
No, actually, I think it was, I want to say it was Barney Frank, which would be ironic.
Barney Frank!
Since he's one of the ones that can't pay his taxes. But there's actually a move in Congress to bar the door on these people so that you can't expatriate. And if you want to leave the country, you have to fork over like half of your assets or something on the way out the door or more. So is it inevitable? No, they're probably going to build a law against it if we let it keep going at this rate.
Yeah, that's the thing they're not telling you about the border wars. Yeah, the debate. A border.
They're not going
to keep us in,
yes,
not to keep them out.
It's a one-way gate.
Leah, this keeps you up at night, doesn't it?
No, I don't think I'll ever make enough money where leaving the United States would seem like a good idea.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. There is something interesting going on in colleges across America right now. Apparently, there is a new movement being put forth by several different organizations on college campuses. Love and Fidelity Network is the name of this. It's actually a secular, not a religious group that is promoting abstinence on college campuses around the country. And apparently, even though the statistics we read on this program just a few weeks ago suggest that women now are more sexually active overall than they were during the free love era of the 1960s, believe it or not, this is really catching on because I guess there are a lot of broken hearts on college campuses. But how would you ever thunk it? But the hookup trend is being combated by groups like this, and they're gaining traction. Are we going to just start seeing mass celibacy on college campuses any day now, Leah?
No, that will not be the next trend. No,
okay.
Don't think so. There's always been groups like this. I don't even know why this is an article. And the funny thing is, if you look at it, what was it here?
Why am I here?
Okay, at Princeton University, about 40 students have joined. Oh my goodness, it's a trend. It's sweeping college campuses. 40 people at Princeton.
They're going
to take to the streets. They're going to start rioting.
It's happening at William and Mary. That's got to count for something. I mean, come on, folks. It's a Catholic school.
Yeah.
Jared, what do you think?
I think that the fraternity boys are going to be quite all right in college campuses for some time to come. I think
they've got a challenge now.
I think they'll be okay. I mean, these things do ebb and flow, and I think I'm sure these little groups. I think the biggest part of this article was that this was a non-secular group. You know, there was plenty of church groups that advocated and did the things when I was on college many moons ago. So I don't know that I would say that they had an epidemic of people, crossing over. But
you've had some. I mean, they point out you've had some celebrities lately, like Lady Gaga, who went out recently. I don't even feel good saying that. Why do you name an artist that? It's embarrassing to even talk about it. But she's came out and ratted out her own celibacy here recently, and Kelly Clarkson, who's a big teen pop star right now, she's got a song out called "I Don't Hook Up," which apparently is the vernacular on college campuses these days. Means either sex or foreplay or just kind of playing around, a little bit kissy.
They didn't say that when you were in college. Come on, it's been around forever.
Yeah, you're right.
That was popular amongst the high school guys. Hook me up like a tow truck. I want to hit that.
The hair is gray. They said that.
Yeah, it's pretty dorky, huh? Okay. Iowa.
It is. Iowa. They don't get out much in Iowa.
But Lady Gaga, I mean,
is the celebrity? This is my question. Is the celebrity culture going to be enough? I mean, does it really have this much of an influence over kids? Do kids hear something like that and go, you know what, I'm throwing the towel and wait till I'm married?
I think it's good to have positive role models out there. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. I think when who was it? Nick Lockheed's Jessica Simpson. Yeah. She made a big deal about it. Nick Lachey, that's
French singer.
Yeah, right. But no, she made a big thing about waiting till marriage. I think that did inspire some kids. Now this is a little bit different. Tack being celibate. She's not, waiting for marriage or anything like that. It's not like Jared said. It's not the religious.
Yeah, she's not just a vegetarian. So she's a vegan. In this case,
yeah, exactly.
Which takes us to the fourth step.
Well, now some people would say with Lady Gaga, she's not hooking up because she doesn't really know what to hook up with.
Because she walks in any room, scares all the men to death, and they run out. That's the main reason.
That I could agree with that right there. I got scared and ran out during one her video was on TV.
Well,
yeah. All her boyfriends
this is
died
not.
at the end.
It's like having a positive role model for this. That sex sells. Sex is always sold, and there's a pretty good reason for that. And it doesn't matter how many people you have come out and say, don't have sex or wait till you're married. It's not, you don't need a media role model to tell you to go have sex, to go do it, and having media role models that tell you not to do it is not going to really stop a whole lot of people from doing it either. But what is interesting in this is that the main person in this article talks about how she used to hook up a lot and she found a lot of negative side effects from it. So
well, and that's the thing, and they're saying it's as much emotional thing as it is any concern about disease or anything else. But the funny thing to me is kind of interesting things. They're saying various academic studies have found that at least 75% of women have engaged in hooking up on campuses. The number is usually higher for men. You need an academic study to determine that? I mean, how do you study that for that matter? You've got a bunch of PhDs cruising the strip on Friday night. The dirty old man out of the club, he's actually not a dirty old man. He's a PhD working off a government grant to find out what makes your daughter get that way. That line, I'm sure, works every time. We'll see you tomorrow.
Long Island iced teas.
That'll work too. We'll see you tomorrow on The Hub.